Hello and welcome to Othercide. So, a few things to disclaim before we go. One, yes, I'm still not quite 100% back up health wise. I've gone through a series of sinus infections and upper respiratory infections. So, yeah, I sound a little rough, but I'm almost back up on my feet on antibiotics and all that. So, we'll sound a little off on the first few of these, but I'll be back up and sounding in my normal, slightly congested nasally self as well, as opposed to fully congested nasally self. So this is a game that came out, I think, last year at some point. I'm not sure if it's still in early access or not. I don't think it is, but they're still doing some pretty active development on it. So, and I think there's actually like an add-on or a DLC. Well, not DLC, but a new huge patch. Anyway, for a roundup, this is basically the same. This is pretty similar to XCOM. You have the overview area, and then you get in actual missions, and the missions operate like XCOM, the same way as XCOM 2 does, and games of the such. So I've only played about 30 minutes to an hour of it, somewhere in there. So I have a general feel, but obviously I haven't played that far into it. And assuming that this is it continues along the same path and it doesn't get too frustrating or just unwatchable, I'll probably play this through to the end, or until Darkest Dungeon 2 comes out. So let's get back into it. Now, I'll probably start a new game so you can see a few things because I haven't really done anything on this first one. I did like 3 missions and got wiped out. But dying doesn't but even though it's very easy to die and get wiped, you kind of get reset to the beginning of the thing and you get to have some bonuses that you can play again with. So I think we'll just start from the beginning anyway, so we can get a feel for stuff. I'm probably going to skip a few of the parts and I'll explain why as we get there. New game. Nightmare versus Dream. Dream's easier. Nightmare's not. And sacrificing a daughter is the only way to heal one another. So we're gonna go with Nightmare because we play things hard. Do I want to watch the tutorial again? I'm going to skip the tutorial this time and go pretty much straight into the game. Basically, what the tutorial does is it lets you control the mother, the red lady over here, who creates all the daughters. That I guess you're kind of you, but not really. She seems to talk to you, so maybe you're someone else. But basically, you do a tutorial with her. You use almost all the abilities you probably get on the other classes, and you just kind of womp a few things until a named enemy shows up and one-shots you, and then you go into the game proper. But we'll skip. I'll explain the things that matter. Now, my first big complaint about this is how we're presenting the story. Vague stuff. You'll get a lot of this, and you really won't have much reference for any of it. Yeah, I barely know what any of that crap means. I'm just going to be quite frank. If I hadn't chosen to do the starting part, it would have had me play a short thing where I was essentially playing the mother and kicking everything's butt until the chosen one shows up and kills her. I don't know what any of this means, and basically it showed just a whole lot of vague statements and then vague showings like that where it just doesn't show anything. And it looked cool, but didn't tell me anything, and it dropped too many proper nouns for me to really want to follow it. So, yeah, I like the aesthetic, and I like what I've seen so far of the what's it called of the gameplay. But the story's already got me a little confused and turned off of it. But maybe it'll improve. So, starting off, here's the amount of daughters we have. These are our soldiers. I'm assuming like they all come from an aspect of the mother here, and like that's why she had all the abilities, and maybe they get abilities as we go. We can attack, which is our missions. We have to attack at least close one synapse, so basically complete one mission to go to the next day. The inner void is where we manage our units. We start off with 3, one of each class that we start off with. Shield Bearer, that's your tank and CC. Basically, she still does pretty good damage, but since it was early in the game, she didn't have much CC, so... Blade Master does a lot of damage, squishier than the other things, though, but she's heavy melee. And this is about... and the Soul Slinger is support and kind of mid-range range. She shoots. So, again, I didn't really get to do everything. I didn't get to do much, so I don't know too many specifics. I don't know. I kind of know what regenerate and sacrifice means, but I didn't get far enough in the game. Now, the only thing that carries around is apparently these things called remembrances. You unlock them through the game, and they don't go away even between profiles. So that's why I have this damaged left eyeball. Started a run with 2 memories. So we activate it. Yeah, so that is active. And whenever we restart a run, which we can do several times in a file, like yeah, you'll see now we have available memories. We can equip abilities with memories. So we start off with increase the damage of the skill by 50 or increase it by 20%. Like what I'm thinking for this one to start off is you'll see they all have 2 abilities. Deals 260 damage 3 times, or deals 191 damage to late target by 20 initiatives on unit. I guess I'll go over this more later, but I'm going to equip you with this. And also it takes this resource. This is our resource. Resurrection tokens, I haven't gotten any yet. I'm not sure if I get any on this difficulty, and this is more resources. So, equip that. And this is our big DPS. I'm going to give this to that. Alright, we're already down to 200. We want to make another daughter. Cost another 200. But since I already have 3 daughters to start with, I'm not going to drop more resources at this point. Codex, yeah, this is if you want to see what goes where. Cemetery, when a daughter dies, she ends in the cemetery. You can resurrect her using a resurrection token. Any memories the daughter has are lost. Resurrection token reward successfully completing rescue message or unlocking certain remembrances. So it's a more rare thing. And from what it seems like of the mechanics in this game, you're going to die a lot. So, the only thing next we can do, we start new recollection anytime. Give you more shards, we can activate remembrances bonuses. So essentially, as you get more remembrances and get more shards, you can, every time you fail, you start the new recollection and you come back a little more powerful. So it builds on itself. I'm not sure if there's a permanent game over yet, but it seems like that's what it's trying to avoid. So it's probably not, unless you're really good at the game, doable on one round. Because you see, we have these events that happen, confront bosses, which are these. So in this case, we just have to start attacking. Challenging, I don't know what that is in reference to other things. 1 to 3 daughters, and you get rewards. Now, daughters can only go 1 mission at a time, or let me rephrase. Whenever a daughter does a mission, if there were multiple missions, they have to rest before they can do another mission, which puts you to the next day. So essentially, you can only do 1 mission per daughter a day. So if there were multiple missions, we could do like 2 daughters and then 1 daughter off. But we've only got 1 mission, and this can take up to 3 daughters, so there's no point in undermanning it. So let's just go with all 3 of the daughters that we have. Tanky, melee DPSE, support range DPSE. And it gives you a little bit of already. Openness open, I don't know what that means. Hunt all creatures, and the threats are plague doctors and scavengers, your basic boys. So let's go. Okay. We're trying very hard to be creepy. I suppose it works. Positioning matters. Backstabs and side attacks do extra damage, so flanking behavior. Also, this game seems to very much be about big damage very quickly, so... Like, he has 551 health. These guys were hitting for like 300 a pop, so they could like two-shot or one-shot. So, damage is hard and heavy in this game, it seems, too. So, basics of combat. This is my tank. She's going to go first. So, you get 50 AP, and this initiative board determines when you go. So, if I move up to this guy, it takes that much AP to do so. Now, while I could... Oh, it's the Soul Slinger? Well, that was a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have moved her up. I thought I was on my shield lady. Anyway. So, I could move again. I can shoot, cost 25 AP. Or I can take a stance, which costs health. And remember, it said you can only heal health by sacrificing daughters. So, essentially, health is a resource you don't really get back at this difficulty, except under extreme circumstances. So, like, interrupt the first attack on an ally made within a range of 10 and deals damage. So, this is kind of like if you know somebody's going to take a hit, take more than 10% of this one's health, you can have her do that and she'd interrupt the attack. All of them have, like, similar stances. But in her case, I'm just going to have her shoot the guy in front of her. Shoot him. And it's an instant action, so it goes off right away. Now, important thing. If you go below 50 AP, you go into burst. And when you, because normally if you don't go into burst, you'll see her next time is she'll be 50 initiative points away from her next turn round. Now if you go into burst, as you see, she'll move up and be 100 next, but you'll get to do more actions. Since there's only 4 enemies, and I don't see the other ones nearby. But yeah, use it strategically whether or not you want to go sooner again, or be able to dump more actions. Now, obviously, I'm going to probably... Actually, no, it's not 100% obvious. So I'm going to have her go into burst and just kill this guy. And since she's already in burst, I might as well use the rest of my action, because there's no difference if you're already in burst. There's no point in saving those points. Alright, she's the big blade lady. So, here's a delayed action. It says she's going to do that much damage after 30 initiative and end your turn. So you can see down here, where that 30 pops up, is when she'd actually do the attack. It would actually be before the Plague Doctor gets to do his, but not before those 2 scavengers way off. But they wouldn't get near, so it's cheaper, and it does more damage. Obviously, in this case, it doesn't matter because either will kill him. So I'll just do the cheaper imbued blade. You'll see it ends her turn, though, so you need to be careful about that. I'm going to have her move up, because she's going to kill that guy easy, and just end her turn. Now the 2 scavengers off in the distance are going to pop up. They're not particularly scary, but they do get to move and attack pretty quickly. Hi-ya. Alright, I'm going to wait for the scavengers to get to me. Since healing is very scarce, you need to be pretty, I'm guessing this game requires a lot more precision than most. So, since he's already in range, there's no point not just shooting him in the head. And he's already out. I'm not sure if experience is shared between characters. I'm going to guess no for now. So I'll have her end her turn. And I can have her move up. And 1 slash should do it. Yep. Slash is going to do in the 600s. You have about 300 health. So that's the game. Okay. So that's about what we're looking at for a normal mission. This is just a hunting mission. Okay. So everybody got a level because, of course, you get levels on the first one. Yar. Okay. Yes. So let's look at their new skills. And it's like XCOM in that, because now, whenever you get a new skill developed, you get to choose between two. Increase armor by that for 40 initiative, so 40 on the line. And move up to 50 initiative used on the timeline for each incoming attack. Keep in mind, though, this costs 5% of her health to do her shield bash. Deal up to 264 damage and push a target 5 tiles. Enemies pushed into each other or an object take up to 120. I do like this more, just because it provides mobility. New skill. Now, reacts to an enemy finishing movement in melee range and deals up to 524. This would be good if you're surrounded. The other one is a mobility strike, but it doesn't cost health. Essentially, it can save you, but it does not do much damage. So I'm going to go with the reaction. And this one is... Now this one I like just because it provides combo. Because you deal 237 damage to an enemy in range that's taken damage from an ally. So if you pop her in this stance and have the other two attack, she'll shoot for each time. Or you go for an AoE. Go this for now. Okay. Now... Okay, we didn't get any extra stuff. But now we have to prepare for the next day. I'm guessing the more we complete, the more shards we get on a recollection. So essentially, the further you get, the more buffed you get into the next recollection. I am curious, though, as to if I get to the end of an era, what happens if I can restart the era and not just... These are all good questions. We'll find out as we go. Uh-huh. So. Okay. So now we can attack the Xenapses. So it's another hunt and varying difficulty. I'm going to guess hard is harder than challenging just due to the resources you get. Hunt all creatures. Curse therapist and scavenger. Openness claustrophobic. Oh, I see. So that's how open the field is, whether you're in tunnels or something else. Now, I can only do one because I only have so many daughters. How risky do I feel? They're kind of the same, except this one has a plague guard. I'm curious. Well, no point in being squeamish about this. Let's just go in swinging. Bring the same ladies. Because they're the ones I have. Okay. Okay. At this point, I'm not really sure who's good and who's evil. But it don't matter. Right. You now have access to more skills than you combine. Exactly. So we have to combo it up. Just out of curiosity. Okay, good. I can use that. Alright, so as you see, we've got more guys at the start. And they're all in the back, and I think they all moved to us. Let's see. What I've seen last time is Curse Therapists do a delayed action of a big shot. Unfortunately, you missed the second one. I did. Okay, I don't want her to move. The only one that ended in melee is Hammond. He doesn't hit that hard. So, I think what I'm going to do is have her move up, have her wait. Oh, wait, no. Move is wait, backspace. That's weird. Because he's going to get to move in. But I want him to aim for her. Just because I don't think he's not all that scary. No, I don't. If backspace is in turn. That's so weird. Yep, that's going to hurt a little. I didn't think he'd be able to lock on range that quickly. He's not going to reach the action anytime soon. Oof. Okay, so this is when they're going to get to shoot. Nobody's in range except for you. Okay, you should be able to take him out. Kind of obnoxious, he always dodges the other one, but that's fine. Let's see. I could move up 7. If I move her up there and hit Shadow Round, she should be able to help ensure the death of these two. They don't have much health. She can probably reach it. Yeah. I just worry about Clemens reaching it and then having to deal with this guy. Tell you what. Question is, can she reach it and then hit him in the face? That would be tough, because then he could get up there, huh? 61. She would still be able to slash him and then take the immovable stance. I think that's what we'll do. So we move there at 63. You still have enough for a slash, which will kill him, and then we can take a movable stance. Do it. Alright. Movable stance. Okay, your turn's over. Charity. So, shield bash. 5 tiles. $264. Maybe. So if I move you up here, here, not quite, huh? Oh, so that gets interrupted if you move close enough? Huh, that's weird. This is also 2 things about to spawn, so you could see where they were going to spawn. It had like some weird graphic on the ground. I don't see any right now, so they must be in the back. Show. Lunge will deal 18 3 times. I should be able to just lunge him and call it. There we go. Hits pretty hard for a tank. Alright, so since you're bursted, yeah, it works. Okay. You don't say. Okay, they're behind. Luckily, my Soul Slinger should be able to kill both of them. They always seem to dodge at least one, and that's problematic. Boom. Boom. All right. Who are you talking to? Ooh, oh no, he might get an attack. Ooh, lucky. I thought she would have been able to one-shot him. I guess not. Huh. Ow. Shame you didn't stick around in melee. Okay, so... Alright. Okay. Okay. Since you're in burst, there's no point in being conservative. Move over here. Okay. Alright. Charity should be able to take over. There's 2 more left. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Whoop. Alright, you're out. Alright, going in this one. Alright, that went okay. Alright, no level, but we got stuff, it said. And recovered some memories. Okay. Memories are obtained when killing, and they upgraded your daughter's skills, adding various effects. I mean, yeah, we just went over that. Okay. So, I obviously can't attack another. Let's see what we got in terms of memories. Increases damage by 55. Let's do this. Okay. And I don't really care about increasing something's crit by that when... Alright, we're going to make another daughter now. So just out of curiosity, when it says resurrect, what does that cost? It doesn't matter, I have no one dead to check that with. But let's germinate another daughter. Alrighty. Okay. I don't really care what she's named. I get to choose her class, though. I'm going to be tempted to say Blade Masters is probably something... It's going to be the Slinger or the Blade Master, although Shield Bearer seems like they're going to take the most damage. Well, it's going to be Blade Master and Soul Slinger first. Confirm. Okay, I'll do that. Like I could take it, but I'm not going to take a level 1 Blade Master by herself. So, I think we're going to next day. Interesting. So, an event of some kind. All enemies gain a 30% increase to their health at a cost of losing all their armor. Okay. What do we got? Daughter overview. Traits. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, right. Oh, okay. So, extra damage against cultist creatures and extra damage. XP gain, negative 5%. Critical damage plus 10%. Interesting. So because she's taken no damage, she got that trait. Whereas Clemens, yeah, because she's killed so many. Oh, okay. So different things you do will also give you different traits. I think I remember it saying that. Okay. Cool. Tempted to germinate another daughter. Let's do it now. That's nice. Again, I don't really care about their names. Okay. Okay, so that's an event. That's a boss. Ooh, I have to confront the boss next turn. Okay, so you have a hunt, or I can try a rescue. Now, I tried a rescue last time. What happened was, I generally play conservative on games like these. I will always move forward as slow as I can to minimize resources expended as well as any resources lost. That's what kind of liked about XCOM 2 because it always forced me to move up on stealth missions, especially turn time missions. So I had to get creative as opposed to playing super safe. And I made the mistake of rescue of playing super safe, moving up slowly. Because rescue, you're supposed to do an escort, but there is no minion count. Or maybe I should say more specifically, there's no cap on minions. They just keep spawning in. So I wasn't moving fast enough and I eventually got overwhelmed. I am interested in trying it again, though. So, bring in our shield bearer, bring in our blade master, bring in our soul slinger, and bring in. Do we want another soul slinger or do we want another blade master? Well, let's bring in another soul slinger. Okay. So let's see if I can do this better than I did it last time. Okay, sorry. That was a text. Stop being weird. All right. All right. It's kind of the same map. It looks like. This is our escort. And we got to get through here. So while there's a lot of enemies now, they keep spawning. So we need to move hard and fast. Alrighty, so... Well, here's a problem. We're certainly not going to move up our escort thing that far when this could move up and cack her. So we're just going to move her up here for now. And we'll end the turn. Because they're all going to move up a bit, and we can use this turn to overwhelm them, take them out, and then move up a lot. Because again, things are going to keep spawning. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're armored, ain't you? Okay, the Bright Soul has not enough health for that to be a thing. Okay, hold... Okay. Sorry, I won't go into detail, but yeah. Alright, in turn, they keep giving her a lot of... Okay, now we're talking. Shot. Okay, I should have brought a second blade person. Clemens gets to go next. This guy is tanky. Okay, you need to take this bub out. Actually, Charity gets to go next. Yeah, we're going to have Charity do it. She should be able to do it with minimum complications. But that'll put her in a burst regardless. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't want to move her up too far, though we do need to keep proceeding. How far can these guys move? So if I move her up here, it's fine. Oh, dang it. Okay, I thought this one was going to go for the free hit. I guess not. That's fine. Not good. I need to move up more than I am. Okay, so that will put... No, I don't want to go into burst. I want to move up and shoot a little. That was poor. Are you the level 1? No. I guess things aren't going to spawn if there's nothing to spawn. I guess we're doing this. Not able to get that kill, huh? There you go. Okay. Yep. Alright. Alright, heavy hitter. Okay, he'll get his turn. Okay. So, how much would it cost you to move up? Cost you 41, so you are going into burst no matter what. If that's the case... Where's victory? So we have a problem. Because... they're going to go into their thing. It won't put them into burst, and then they'll be able to do their big shot a lot quicker than I get a move. Okay. Which one's 7? That one. So I can move up and kill him. And then I have a little more time to react with the rest of them. Let me see something here real quick. So... I've never seen him use that. Massive shot by 60. So, if he does it now, he'll go to 80. So, Charity will get a move. And so will Victory. Victory can move up on him and I think take him out. You'll get some hits, but I don't know if there's much I can do about that. I could always use a movable... Yeah, I could use a movable stance, but I just don't see this one going... well... Let me try something here. I have an idea. Slash... So if I were to use a movable stance... Finishing movement in melee range... Can I move you? I do not have enough movement to move you there. So my options are Move right there. And he chooses to attack her. She one-shots him. Alright, worth a shot. Let's see if he takes the bait. See how stupid the game's AI is. Not stupid. That's unfortunate. Not that he did much damage to the big armored tank. Yeah, there it is. Figured it was coming. Okay. Alright, what's the range? Move up here. What are we looking at? Move up here. Shot. You'll have 2 shots. Make them count. Okay, close, but not quite. That being said, take him out. Interesting. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, he's out. Indeed. Move up a little. Alright, things are going to be spawning soon, I think. Not behind us, though. Ah. So they're spawning. Now okay, so we need to move up now because things are going to start spawning behind us. Oh wow, you get to go again, huh? Another attack. Again, luckily, she's just so armored that it doesn't matter. Oh, all those are going to spawn first, huh? That's really bad, actually, because they get to hit as soon as they spawn. I don't know what to do then, other than we got to move. So this is already kind of bad. Alright, they're going to get a lot of hits on us, unfortunately. Well, none of the big plague guys are what gets to spawn on us. Okay, that's good because he's not going to do anything first turn. Okay, we luck out. Alright. So, as you can see, that's where more stuff's going to spawn, so... Okay. That's not good. But we can't have you move anymore because we need to make sure you get to move ahead of the other guys. Okay, the Bright Soul is now a bit further up than I would like. Charity should be able to take out that thing by herself. Lunge. There you go. Alright. Celeste, you'll need to kill it and then move up. Alright. Shot. And we can't go into burst unless we're sure, just because all this spawning garbage. This just gives you more time to react, I guess. Okay. Okay, the guards are tough. That's not so great. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They don't have armor. They just have more health because of that event. Now they have armor and health. Not good. Do not like. Okay, so these are spawning. We don't know where. Celeste needs to catch up. Okay, so if I move you up here, you'll still have a move to go before. We have 2 plague guards, 3 plague guards. Plague guards, a lot of armor. That's just a doctor. Okay. Now we need to be strategical. Okay, intercepting round. We'll do that later, just not now. Move up to a position you're actually useful. Yep. Oh, these are 4 things coming from behind. I have a hard time thinking you're going to survive this, Celeste. You are just too far behind. Because those are all going to spawn on top of us. And pretty much we need to punch through these and just run. Not really any other available option. And you just need to haul it, because I have you take turn by turn. These things are going to spawn on you, and that's not going to save you. Run, run, run. So if I move you up here, you can slash, immovable stance, and imbuing blade, right? Because once you move up, those things need to die. $524, 1,500. 1,500, man. Those guards don't get to go yet, so everybody's going to get to do something. So when does... What's the delay on that? 30 units. Unfortunately, no. You're not going to be able to get to help her with your stance. So... The Bright Soul's a little more up than I would like. Problem is, I really can't wait for those. What's your movement? You get to engage on Clemens no matter what, unfortunately. And the other thing is, if I wait, if I do this, we do still get a move before it does. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I see the advantage, because now by not doing it, it's not the same, because now I'm in a better position, everybody's positioned better, and they still will have 100 for the next one. So yeah, end turn. Alright. Ooh, okay, well they didn't attack Celeste. It could have, but it didn't. So if I move you up here and I take its shadow round, right? Uh-huh. And you'll still have the capacity to go before him. Not him. Not him either. Not any of them. Poop. Okay. Well, we'll do what we can. Here's what we'll do. Shadow round. Okay. I could shoot. I could also do intercepting round. Maybe I should have done that instead. No, I think this will work. So if I do a shot, put him a bit lower in kill range. Worried about this more than anything else. He actually can't reach her, so he's not a threat. Those two are a threat. If I'm not careful, those catch up. Now I need to move up the Bright Soul without letting the Bright Soul get within kill range. Question is, how smart are these things in terms of targeting the Bright Soul? And we have these things about to pop up. That might be game. Man, how do you do this? Okay. End turn. Jeez. Alright. Immovable stance. Okay. That wasn't much damage. We're not in burst yet. Okay. We'll do it. Yes! Alright. Okay, you go next. Move. Oh, you're going to be able to attack her no matter what. Seems like that my best bet is to... Well, that'll be a flank if I'm not careful. Ugh, woof. Did like no damage there. Okay, that's bad. This is gonna hurt a little. Ow. Okay, so since he didn't move, it doesn't count, huh? We're in deep trouble, boys. Okay, so... This seems like I'm going to have to make way more use of it than I was. That's bad. Because, yeah, now he can attack right off the bat. He doesn't choose to, it looks like. That saved us from a huge problem. Mm-hmm. Now come all our friends from behind. Looks like they're ignoring my rather useless back gunner. Alright, well, she's not going to do much, but having her cast intercepting round is probably going to save lives. Okay, so... Slash... I don't know how we're going to win this, to be quite frank. I mean, this is bad, man. Because when these guys get to go... So here's what I think we need to do. Okay, so when do they get to go? They are way down the order. These guys get to do massive shots. Man, if we could run, I would at this point, but we can't. At least not without somebody dying. That might be the order of the day, though. Alright, let's do this. I don't see too many worlds where we all get out of here. If I didn't have these guys in front, I'd be running. But they're right there, so... Huh. Oof. On... Oh, in our way already, huh? Well, fudge. Alright. Huh. It's gonna be tough, isn't it? I don't think we're winning this one. If I get the Bright Soul out of here... When does the Bright Soul get to move? I think I can get the Bright Soul and one sister out of here. Let's find out. Does she get to leave? We are in the proper area, though. Why isn't it letting me leave? It... It's not letting me leave. That doesn't make sense. I think we just need to try to run at this point. Well, one is going down, unfortunately. He got close enough. Huh. Okay. And they're cut off. Yep. Okay, well, now we gotta use the distraction to just get the hell out. Question is, can the Bright Soul get the hell out? I'm not sure why you can't leave. Are you telling me they can't evacuate before all of them are there? That doesn't make any sense. I feel like I'm being highly cheated here. Okay. I still have to figure that out later. Yep, figured that was coming. Luckily, now they're kind of blocking each other. You have to start the turn there? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, fine, whatever. Well, unfortunately, you're going to take a hit. Might be death. Ah, I could have left. She could be out. This could be it. Well, live and learn. Well, maybe not live in this case. But she survived, so I think we're good still. Uh-huh. Which one is this one? I think we get out. Ugh. Uh-huh. Alright, we're good. Well. That was crazy. We did, well, yeah. Whew. When a daughter dies, they are laid to rest in the cemetery. Can resurrect each resurrection. It was the level 1 that ate it. Well, I guess if I had to do that, yeah, sure. Everybody's a little beat up. Actually, everybody's extremely beat up. Ow, we're all really beat up. Okay. Oh, interesting. So I get to either get more stuff or one resurrection token. I'll be nice and freer. Yeah. Daughter's wounds, you have to sacrifice another. That's a shame considering I already... Okay, well... I guess that's it for this one. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing more of this. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please do all the lovely interactive stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe because it helps get more eyeballs on this, which may one day turn this side hustle into some money I can put away for the kids for college because it's expensive. I'll say it each time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.